To celebrate the grand opening of our new comprehensive board course, we created a complimentary resource for your directors titled 7 Habits of Highly Effective Board Members. In this episode, we're going to discuss risk appetite and why it's a key element to board governance and why it's beneficial for managers to embrace it. To make sure you don't miss any of our new content, make sure you subscribe to our new YouTube channel, CreditUnion.Training. Risk appetite. That is no hesitation. Risk appetite is the most fun habit that can be implemented at a board, because what it does is it reduces the workload of a board of directors, and it also gets the directors out of the weeds in operational areas. Let me ask you a question. Would you fight Mike Tyson if I gave you $2 million, one round? Okay, all right, so you would. All right. What if I tied one hand behind his back, taped up his mouth, and gave you $800,000? Would you take it? One round. Okay, still wouldn't take it. All right. What if I taped up his mouth, put his right hand behind his back, and you only had to fight him for maybe 40 seconds, and I gave you $200,000? Okay, you take it. All right, cool. Did you notice that as I decreased the risk, okay, you got less money? Because the more risk, there's more reward. You communicated based on your responses that your appetite for risk may not be as high as my appetite for risk, and that I would have jumped in the ring one round for $2 million, and I would have probably tried to dance around a little bit, right? Each one of us has a different risk appetite. Each board member has a different risk appetite. Each manager individually has a different appetite for risk. What we should be doing as an institution is surveying all of the stakeholders involved so that we can all be on the same page and speak with one voice as to what the risk appetite of the institution is going to be. All right, so let's use an analogy. Your credit union is a car owned by its members. Those members chose the credit union entity as the best vehicle for them to achieve their mission. Those members select a group of directors to get inside the car to help set the direction of the vehicle. But here's the issue. Those directors do not know how to drive the car. And so the directors in the back seat pick one from amongst themselves to sit in the front seat to be the board chair. The directors then select an operator or an employee or chief executive officer to drive the car, primarily because this individual has the requisite knowledge, skills, and ability to effectively help your organization get from point A to point B. But not everyone in the car has the same feeling or the same opinion as to how fast we should get to where we're going and what risks we should be willing to take in order to get to our destination. That in and of itself is the concept of risk appetite, meaning you might have some directors that don't want to drive in the rain. You may have some directors that don't want you to go over 60 miles per hour. On the other hand, they might have some directors that want to go 120 miles per hour in the snow. Each one of those decisions around risk appetite have consequences attached to them. If you're too conservative, you may not hit your strategic key ratios. But if you take on too much risk, you may expose your institution to charge-offs, and other things that may affect the well-being of your financial institution. Make sense?
Being a credit union board member can be both a beautiful and enriching experience, or it can be one of the biggest headaches you've ever had in your life. No matter what you do for a living or what walk of life you come from, you can be an effective and contributing board member. Whether or not you're a new board member just trying to learn the ropes, a more experienced board member trying to take your organization to the next level, or a chair just trying to get your fellow board members to get along, I'm going to help you reach your goals. Over the last 15 years, I've helped credit unions, both small and large, survive, thrive, and support their communities in different economic environments. My approach to this course is premised in meeting you where you are, leaving out all the fluff, and having a boatload of fun while we do it. In this course, we're going to address the fundamentals, but we'll also do a deep dive into the most commonly asked questions by directors. From strategic planning to CEO compensation, to making sure that you have a good understanding of all those ratios that are in your board packet. This course covers it all. My name's Anson Cooley, and this is the Comprehensive Credit Union Board Course.